This is probably going to be a pretty short stream. I'm just replacing a room here that I realized needed to be not a lab, but a Fligger room. So when I created this room, or duplicated this room from one of the other rooms, I actually picked the wrong room to duplicate. I'm first going to start off by packing all of the unnecessary items into the moving crate. I'm lagging a little bit, so as usual, it's taking a moment for the menu to pop up. But we really only need to pack a few items. See, now we're down to the base room. So this is what we want to start with. This is our so-called blank template. So we're going to click with. Now we're going to go over to a Fligger room and we're going to copy it by using these. Need to copy everything, including Fligger placement. Come on. There we go. Uh-oh. Come on. This one is not wanting to pack. I've tried several times and I kept getting the other ones. Alright. Now we need the doors and door frame for the upper floors, including the ones that stick up right here. Actually, do I even need to do that? I'll have to, oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Sorry, talking to myself as I realize that I actually do need to keep those items in the layout file. I thought I might have added extra items, but nope. This is necessary. So that's the west doorway. Now we're going to do the north doorway. Uh-oh, I did not want to pack that. Alright, well, this will be an impromptu way to show you how to fix when you accidentally pack an item you did not want to pack in your layout file. Now, whoops. The east doorway. And now that we're done with that, we want the south doorway. And I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything plus the extra wall we didn't want to copy. Alright, so we say without now, because the layout, or the house no longer has those items out in it. Go to the layout editor, we're going to say open with diff without. And let's sort by name to make sure we can find our extra item in here. Here it is, the tall divider of rhodium. We don't want to remove it from the layout file yet. First thing we want to do is save the group, and we want to load it in game so that it's back where it belongs. Because if we just remove it from the layout file before we reload it, it'll stay in the moving crate. Okay, so everything's back where it belongs. Now we're going to go back to the layout editor, and we're going to right click and say remove from group, and now our group only has the items we want in it. So we're going to select and say duplicate, and pause while the layout editor freaks out a little bit because it doesn't like large groups, but eventually it'll manage to copy it. I have copied a several thousand, well, not several thousand, but like 1,000 item group before. I had to go grab a drink and a sandwich, but by the time I came back it had finished thinking and working. So it does manage to do things even if it freezes for a little bit. Okay, so these are the new items, and we want to move them from here to here. Oops, you can't see because I am on the layout editor. Alright, so back to the game. We want to move them from here, which I'm flying over, to here with the gray floor that doesn't have anything in it. So we know that since each room is 12 units on each side, we want to move 12 units to the north and 12 units to the east. So we're going to go back to the layout editor, select our group, change our move amount to 12, and I want to say 12 to the north and 12 to the east. And if we actually think about it, this room here is 5 units higher than the room I'm hovering over, because this room here has a room below it and that fligure room does not. So we're also going to go to the layout editor and we're going to change our move amount to 5, and we're going to raise it up 5. Now when I do this, the second floor, or third floor I guess, is not going to have any walls because I have not created them yet, so I'll do that next. So first, let's land and watch everything load. Oops, I forgot to save the group. Alright, back to layout editor, save the group, go to the game, load working. And look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Everything's in place except for the walls that are missing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go around. I'm going to say width, and we're going to pack each of these walls into a moving crate. A little bit laggy here. Normally I would have done this all at once, but it's easier to understand what I'm doing if I do each step as a separate process for you guys. So we'll just keep doing one step at a time. There's that. And we say without. Now we're going to go to the layout editor, go back to the main tab so we can click the diff button. Here's our dividers, right click, duplicate. And since it loaded them all mixed up, we're going to sort by note so that our new ones are all at the bottom. Now with dividers, the tall dividers, the narrow dividers, the short dividers, the wide dividers, they're all the same type of divider, just different widths. They all have the same height. We know that the height of a divider is 2 times its scale. So all of these dividers are scaled at 5. If I want the next set of dividers to wind up exactly on top of the previous set, we're going to have to raise it 10. So I'm going to say 10. I'm going to click the up button, save group, and load working. Ta-da! Now our room has walls on the second floor. or third floor. I keep calling it the second floor because it's the second floor I'm working on, but it's the third floor. Okay, so here, oops, whee, I'm stuck on the fligger. Oh dear. Well, that's going to make the maze interesting. People are going to get all turned around in the fligger rooms. I totally did not intend that, ha ha ha. Alright, so we're good, I think. There we go. That is the replacement for that room. I think we're done. As before, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please feel free to contact me in-game via tel, or on the SOE forums, or via, well, any method is good for contacting me, although I do prefer you don't mail me in-game because my mailbox space is at a premium. I always have a full mailbox. Alright, I think that's it. So, hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye, till next time.